Welcome to the Filthy Frank Show. If you're feeling suicidal, you've come to the right place. Because I want to fucking kill myself as well. Fuck you, I hate all of you.
Wow, so a lot has happened in 24 hours. What's going on, guys? Ryan here, back again. So this is my quick little review of the Xbox Game Showcase. As you guys already hear about the music, guys saw about the opening, it was pretty bad. The reactions from the communities are speaking volumes. And speaking from the reaction of the communities, I'm very disappointed. Not in the people voicing their opinion, not in the people who actually were hyped and left feeling somewhat disappointed, or not necessarily feeling like they got, what the hype was justifying, right? Nah, my disappointment is in the people who claimed to be unbiased, who claimed to be all about this, that, and the third. They're all about gaming. Okay, do me a huge favor. If you are clearly about gaming, then I need you to literally fall in line here, okay? Because last time I checked, some of these dudes who are sitting here acting and playing the victim were spreading the Last of Us 2 leaks around. I have seen some of the funniest comments today that have pretty much assured me that this generation is full of some of the most weirdest individuals you can possibly imagine. It ain't even funny at this point. Now, why do I keep saying this? Why do I say this? Well, yesterday I put out a tweet before this show even happened today. I said, and I quote, that I'm looking forward to, Microsoft's show. I'm looking forward to this. Like, here it is. I was looking forward to the show. And as I said, I was looking forward to the show. Dudes like, dudes is coming at me like, there's no way, it's gonna be disappointed. I'm sitting there holding on to hope in hopes of competition, because we need competition. Okay, we need competition. I spoke my mind. I defended Microsoft. I've even been on Xbox centric podcasts many times, more so than half the PlayStation community would dare to be on. I have been on. I've talked about PlayStation in a positive light. I've talked about Xbox in a positive light. When Xbox did something good, I gave them the props. But one thing I do not like is the flip-floppers who all of a sudden, just because everybody is speaking their mind about the show, the people, including myself, who has been very positive for Xbox for quite some time now, all of a sudden is negative, is a toxic individual, can't say nothing positive about Xbox. Excuse me? I have been very positive for Xbox. More people have called me crazy for being positive for Xbox. We doing this now? Are we seriously doing this right now? We need to stop. This needs to stop. Shout out to Marlon. Marlon broke his Xbox One live on stream. Yeah. But hey, we have no reason to be upset. Okay. Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get into the quick positives real quick, because there was some announcements in here that made sense, that were actually cool. Some were oddly placed. Like, for example, they start the show off in the pre-show. They announced that Dragon Quest is going to Game Pass. Why is that in the pre-show, but not in the main show? See what I'm saying? Well, why is that in the pre-show when you had an abysmal announcements like this in the main show? That should have been in the main show. But hey, I digress. That's a good announcement. Dragon Quest, Game Pass, cool. Pretty much all games are showcasing here. They showcase here will be in Game Pass. So I guess you can count that as a whole as a positive, right? So that's two positives right off the bat. Let's get into the other positives involving games. The game of show. In my personal opinion, this right here is the game of show. Why? Because it actually just looked great to me. I thought it looked cool. A lot of you might call me crazy for saying this. Some of you might disagree. It is my opinion. I think Everwild was definitely the game of show. That game looks great. The artistic style, it's crazy. I gave Death Singer trash for this. I was like, dog, I don't know, bro. That don't look cool. But then we see this new, trailer for it, and it looks more ambitious. It looks cool. I like the style that they went with for Everwild. So Everwild is clearly the game of show, at least in my personal opinion. Aside from Everwild, they showcased Fable. Fable was now officially revealed. The worst kept secret in the gaming community. It was finally shown. Cool. I don't know why people were thinking it was going to get a release date, but let's be real. This was early development. They just now started this. And that's something that's become a theme with this show, but we're getting to that in a second. So Fable was finally shown. That's great. Cool. Another game that actually looked good was Avowed. I'm sorry. That looked good. I actually do think that's cool. That looks good. Aside from that, if I'm not mistaken, there was one more announcement. What else was it? Crossfire X. Crossfire X was shown. Crossfire X actually had a story trailer shown. Story looks like a cross between Call of Duty and Crysis a bit, kind of, the way the set pieces was looking. It actually looked cool. I honestly think it'll be a cool game for them. Little interested in that for sure. So that looks good. And I think they announced State of Decay 3. So State of Decay 3 was also showcased. Now, I'm not sure if they're changing State of Decay from the format that we've seen in the last one, or is this one going to be like a single-player focused one? Not really sure, but they showed a wolf getting eaten by like a zombie deer, and the chick runs, and then it just, it says State of Decay. I actually thought it was a new IP at first because it looked kind of like the screenshot that we saw a few months prior where we're showing a girl and it kind of reminds you of like I Am Legend. Y'all remember that? I thought it was that. But after that, that was pretty much all the good announcements. So move all the positives aside. Let's get into the real reason why this show failed. Majority of the games here, no one cared about. Even though many people will agree. I agree with the Iron Lords. I agree with a lot of people when they say this. A lot of the games showcased here had a lot of diversity. That is definitely good for Microsoft. They had a lot of diversity. The problem with diversity, in this case, none of the games clicked with any of us. Did any of you scream, I want any of these games? Did any of you? Let me know in the comment section below. That was the problem there. Another problem was the fact that games that were showcased here, we now know why Microsoft's been quiet on a lot of these first party. For example, let's start with this one. Hellblade 2. Hellblade 2, I thought we were at least going to get another trailer for the game. Not necessarily gameplay, no, but a trailer saying, hey, look, this is the new villain you're going against. This is the new threat. This is what's going on in the world. Instead, they had Ninja Theory do a detailed breakdown of the island that they're on, or they visited to build the game off of, right? They were taking snippets of and showing the island and whatnot. That's literally what they did. And I'm sitting here like, okay, so basically what you're telling me, especially when you got Unreal Engine 5 around the corner, guys, you're basically telling me that you're just now starting production of that game. You're nowhere near gameplay testing right now. You're still in prototype stages. You're still building the game. You're nowhere near gameplay settings. So that means that Hellblade 2 is farther from development than we originally thought. You see what I'm saying? They're farther from development. And it's shocking. But again, I'm not even over the top with that, because this is what broke the back right here. Forza Motorsport was shown. Forza Motorsport, they showcased a in-engine trailer. In-engine trailer for Forza Motorsport? When you know you need as many bangers day one on the system to sell the Series X, you don't have Forza already? What? Forza Motorsport is not a day one game. That game is in post-production. Or pre-production, I'm sorry. Yeah, good luck with that. No gameplay shown at all. This is crazy. This is really crazy. Didn't they showcase Halo Infinite? Yes, the long-awaited debut of Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite, at the end of the review, ended up being turned into a meme because many people are calling the game current gen. It doesn't look next gen. It doesn't scream next gen. And for the people who are damage controlling, saying, oh, but keep in mind, you guys are wrong. It was built for current gen and next gen alike. Microsoft is not showing you the current gen version. They even posted it out there. It was running on Series X. What the hell are you doing? What are we doing here? This is a Series X game. This was the Series X selling point, was it not? This was the game that was supposed to beat Ratchet and Clank and the other games that were shown on PlayStation 5. This game does not scream next gen at all. Granted, Some people like this style. They think it's more authentic to the original, which I think is fine. But you know what really sealed the deal for this game? As soon as the gameplay starts, you notice something that many people, I thought people were blind. I didn't think they were going to see it. Everybody started calling it out in the chat. Everybody whose reactions I've watched, everybody who's not even a PC expert started noticing pop-in. Every single 5 seconds, it felt like there was pop-in in the game. That's right. I told you guys, why do you guys think, again, I don't want to get this to PlayStation. I'm not trying to get this to a PlayStation discussion, but I know a lot of people got mad when people were talking about SSDs and how Sony loads assets. But this is why I keep trying to tell you, why do you think Sony's getting all these third-party developers on board? Why do you think all the major third-party publishers are showcasing on PS5 first? It's because development is much easier and games are loading faster than this. You're getting more performance out of the system. You're getting the most out of PS5. Series X, there is pop-in, oddly placed textures, and the gameplay did not look amazing. But hey, this Halo has a $500 million budget on it, right? I'm sorry. This did not impress me whatsoever. It didn't impress me. And at the end of the show, I remember when I first saw it. You guys see my live reaction. It's on the channel. A lot of you were tagging it. Shout out to you guys. But yeah, I was shocked. I'm like, guys, is this Xbox One? It literally looked like Xbox One. But it's Xbox Series X. They're saying that it's open world, it's 60 frames per second. Okay, that's cool. That is a feat. It's 60 frames, it's open world, it's up to 4K. That's what they're saying. But for what we're seeing, that's not a good representation of what we're seeing. It really ain't. They showed Tetris and a few others, like small games. It was like, again, where's Compulsion Games? Compulsion Games wasn't here. The Initiative was not here. They talked about Gears 5 and how Gears 5 is optimized on Xbox Series X, as if anybody gives a damn about Gears 5 being optimized on Series X. You played Gears of War 5. You beat Gears of War 5. The same thing can be said about Rise of the Tomb Raider. You played Rise of the Tomb Raider. You beat Rise of the Tomb Raider. Do you honestly think I'm going to believe that you buy a next-gen system to go back and play that same game that you already experienced the ending of and go through X amount of thing because of a higher resolution or frame rate? No. This right here was not a good showcase to me. Wasn't a good showcase. Especially for their first party. Wasn't a good showcase. And the fact that they even showcased these games and half of which they weren't ready, it's just like, what have you been doing? Why are you on Twitter? First of all, why are you on Twitter feeding the war with these little kids who running around with these Xbox, avatars and these logos? You're basically fueling the fire and you're making it worse. You're getting their hopes up. And when they go into these shows, they're leaving feeling disappointed. And then you got the other ones who are spinning into conspiracies. Oh, everybody just hates Xbox. When PlayStation was on the other foot, this exact same thing was happening with PlayStation. Remember that? Now dude's talking about, oh, I'm done with YouTube because of this. You ain't done with no damn YouTube. Really? You're done with YouTube because people are talking about Halo Infinite? Really? Interesting. So we're mad because Halo Infinite and the low res textures and that one character that's become a meme, right? It's being plastered all over Twitter. We're mad about that. But hey, it was fun. It was all fun and games, and it was funny was Twitter when it came to Last of Us Part 2 and the leaks. Remember that? Half the Xbox community was going around spreading the damn rumors. And the damn spoilers. But hey, let's play victim like you guys don't do anything. I keep trying to tell you dudes, this console war, y'all take this to your souls. Y'all don't take this to heart. Y'all take this to y'all very core. And y'all miss who y'all truly are. I'm telling you guys, man, y'all making this worse. It don't have to be like that. But unfortunately, sadly, it will continue to be like this. Because you guys fail to let things be better. You guys fail to see if what it truly is. I warned you time and time again. Microsoft, this was the make or break show. This was the make or break. They had to bring it all. If they weren't going to bring it tonight or today, then they were not going to bring it to begin with. And to those who are sitting here trying to argue and damage control and try to make this more than what it is, I told you. Look, man. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I'm already losing brain cells off of this. Y'all make sure y'all tune in for tomorrow's RGD podcast. Y'all already know we're gonna go all out on this. We got the whole squad coming in for this one. We're gonna have fun. Can't wait to talk about this. Have some fun with y'all. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting the channel and everything. But you guys can hear in my voice. I'm not even upset. I'm beyond. I feel beyond defeated at this point. It's like every time I try to have faith in this company and try to bring communities together and try to put that and push that positive vibe and get people out here, I get spit in the face. Not from the very community that all of a sudden will praise you one week, but then when we get to shows like this, you're the bad guy. Ain't that crazy how the world works? But hey, I'm not mad at Microsoft. I'm not even mad at Microsoft. Microsoft clarified to me what I need to do for my gaming choice from this point forward. For those of you asking me, am I buying Series X? The answer is no. I already have a Series X. It's called my PC. For the future reference, I'll be upgrading this rig, making it a little bit more, make it a little bit more HD, or make it look more futuristic than it does now, because you already know. I already showed my PC off numerous times. And that's it. PS5, I'm going to own a PS5. I have a reason to own a PS5. Nintendo, I keep saying I'm going to buy a Nintendo product, and I never commit. I know, I'm a fraud. But hey, Nintendo is doing their thing also. And when these next-gen games officially drop, best believe Nintendo will be ready to go with a Switch Pro, and we'll be covering that very soon when they eventually get into that. But until then, that's it, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you guys checking out the video, hearing me rant on this. But, yeah. I have nothing to say. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Do appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that bell icon so you won't miss content. I'm Big Cloud Gaming. I'm signing out. Y'all be good. Oh, and by the way, for all time's sakes, Pipe Bomb dropped.